Alrighty. Is that cooking? Are we cooking with gas? Okay, I hope so. Welcome. I'm going to give you a better option for your vinyl record shelving. And I'm going to attack some people here for a minute and some objects. Tune in. I'll make this quick. We are in 2026. We have been assaulted by ugliness for many decades. And this is one opportunity for you to defend yourself against, like I say, a momentous ugliness in the world. They want to tell you it just by existing and just living your life, the things that you buy you're just looking for utility and function, and that's not true. Okay? You stand for nothing, you fall for anything. Okay? And including this fucking disgrace on every vinyl guy, apartment cuck's life. If you have over 100 records, you've had one of these at one point, and it makes your shit look fucking chopped. Okay? This makes your whole aura just fucking decline. Someone comes to your house, even if you are a cool, interesting music guy and you have one of these, let me show you what you actually look like. You look like a Funko Pop collector, okay? These things were built for dweebs and squares and people that are literally fucking brain dead and nuclear bombed by weed every day, okay? This is not for you. You don't want to be a Funko Pop collector, okay? You have records. Sometimes you listen to them. Okay? It doesn't even matter if you listen to them. It's about having records on the shelf and in your abode and having them look nice. Okay? I'm here to help. Don't be this fucking guy. Okay? And if you're doing weed, you should probably chill on the weed. Okay? I love you. This is also one of the negative effects of the Calax. They fucking fall over. You're going to start posing for pictures like Anthony Fantano. And look at how shit all this looks. Oh, you've been collecting records for 10 years and you've spent 15 grand on records and your shit just collapsed. Oops! Must be fun. Pretty good feeling. I liked the Brat record, by the way. That's nothing to do with politics. It is good. Let's see here. Okay, so let's say you hadn't seen this video. Okay? You've been blessed with this video today. What would you have done? The alternatives to store your records. You could either A, open a woodworking shop. And build your own fucking cabinet. Hey, look, if you have power tools and you're handy and you're not a slave to your condo or an apartment, cool. All the power to you. You should make something. But that's not for everybody. And if you pay some other woodworker to make you some shelf, we're talking thousands of dollars. So for most people who this video is targeted towards, probably not a woodworker, okay? Your second option is art furniture. So this one here is by US Modular Furniture. How many records do you think we've got there? 200? 300? 250? That cabinet system there is $5,000. Okay? So go ahead. Like if you got the cash, get that. But I think for most people it's a waste of money. I think buying furniture is good. Expensive furniture, I mean. Buy it all day long. But you have to be able to resell it. Don't buy garbage that you can't get rid of. And if you're not in like LA or New York and you have that and you one day wake up and you're like, oh, fuck, I got to pay rent. I got to sell this fucking art furniture that I bought because it looked nice. You're fucked, okay? You're fucked. It's going to depreciate. Or no one will buy it. So, whole point of this video, the better move Okay? That's my setup on the left. I have maybe 600 records, something like that. I had been looking forever for like viable alternative for record storage. You're not going to find much around $200 that actually looks decent. We're going Gordon Ramsay mode here, and we are sublimating the kitchen into the living room. This is sort of like the, some people are going to call it appropriation, okay? This is stolen valor, okay? From Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, okay? What it actually is, though, is finding practical goods from another industry and repurposing it for other stuff. It's sort of like, yeah, I mean, like the negative take, the haterade take, is that this is like the work from home remote worker wearing a Carhartt hat. Not really, because this one, we're trying to hide the fact that we had to find some random shelving unit to get a record cabinet together. We're not like rubbing it in your face, okay? This doesn't scream, ooh, look, I am so handy in the kitchen. No, it's just fucking heavy duty shit. The problem with records is they're so fucking heavy, you can't just buy some normal shit to put them on. So we are looking at kitchen wire shelving, okay? Where I got the idea, this legend here, Steve Gutenberg, audiophiliac. I'd seen a bunch of his videos, and in passing, I had noticed his vinyl setup. He looks like he's probably had these for like 30 years. I don't know, Steve. But hey, Steve, if you watch this, you're a legend. You're a god. And thank you. Thank you for your YouTube service, man. You're a king. Would love to chat sometime. DM me. But yeah, so this, I'm just giving full credit. I don't think he's ever talked about it. At least I haven't seen him talk about his vinyl setup. But once you start hitting the higher volumes of vinyl storage, it gets a little complicated. So he's an apartment guy. He lives in New York City. Look, if it's worked for audiophiliac, it's going to work for you, okay? Wake up. You don't have to go to fucking IKEA, all right? Steve, what a god. So what are we doing here? This is what I did, okay? You can do whatever the hell you want. But if you go to Webster's store, you can get shit custom made. Not custom made, but you can custom build one to your specifications. So even if you only have 100 records or 200 records, the main measurement that you got to keep in mind is 1 foot is about 70 records. Mine are pretty compact. I don't know if this is where I actually got the measurement. It was just like an eyeball. But just for visual purposes, you do the math of how much you need as far as square feet in your cabinet. And if you want an extra shelf blank, so you could put a stereo on there, turntable, whatever you want, that is up to you. So there's that for you. The other thing to keep in mind why I like this option, they come in multiple depths. I think standard are going to be like 24-inch depth, 18-inch depth, and then you see a lot of 14-inch depth. The 14-inch depth works perfect for the vinyl, okay? So it looks kind of custom. It looks like it was made for your vinyl. It looks really good. Back to Steve for a second. So I think I would have done this years ago if I had figured out this thing called hanger rails, okay? So the problem with other types of shelving, and this is kind of like an open shelving system, you have nowhere to actually, there's no wall for the records to lay on, okay? When you get these hanger rails, you can see here, oops, I just fucked this shit up. You can see here, if you zoom in here, I'm not gonna try and mess with my computer right now and figure it out. But that's where all the pressure of the vinyl actually is going, against that wall. And you can set them up so that you get that perfect pressure. In one of these videos, I think I had seen Steve, he had those. And I was like, what the hell you call those? I don't know. Like I say, I'm not, as much as I love Ramsay, I had no idea, okay? So moving along here. So hanger rails is what you need. So depending on how many shelves you have, each shelf needs 2. Do the math, okay? The other thing is, the last thing to keep in mind is shelf liners. So obviously when you buy these, they are like ribbed, right? And they would fuck up your records. So you need to put those liners in, depending on how wide you get. You need the shelf liners that size. And when you're on webstaurantpro.com, you can figure it out. Okay, so thing I forgot to say, Webstaurant store. Okay, when you're buying a lot of this industrial stuff, like if you went to Uline or something, you end up having to pay freight shipping, which is very expensive. So how you get around that? There is a trial of Webstaurant Pro, so you get free shipping for a month. Sorry, Webstaurant Pro, if that makes you lose a bunch of money in freight. Hopefully it only provides you gifts and glory. Hopefully I draw a bunch of people to your website. This is not sponsored by Webstaurant Pro, but Webstaurant Pro, if you'd like me to make a very formal, beautiful video about the advantages of this type of shelving unit for vinyl people, hit me up. I'd be happy to do that too. So yeah, use the discount code, fill it in. The only other thing I didn't add in here as a cool thing, I have concrete floors, and so I wanted one with wheels, and I tend to reorganize my situation a lot and moving stuff around. These are heavy, okay? You're gonna put all your records on here, and they're gonna weigh a zillion pounds. Just make sure when you get the casters, don't get there's two different kinds. I had made a mistake where I bought the plug caster. These aren't gonna take plugs, you need the screw in, so threaded casters. They actually just when I did my initial order, I had the plugs in there on accident. They just comped me the plugs and sent me the new threaded ones. So they're good. Their customer service is great. I think I just hopped on the phone with somebody. So if you mess up, it's not the end of the world, or if you need to add stuff later, just call them. Just make sure it's within that month. But yeah, dude, thank you so much. That's it. This ended up being, I couldn't find my receipt, which is annoying, but it was around $200. So how much is your IKEA shit? Your plastic IKEA, your fake wood IKEA shit that makes you look like a freak? How much was that? $150? Wake up. Wake up, everybody. I just started an IG, so it's just Schwank. If you guys have questions, send me a DM. Follow me there. I think I have one bot follower, and I don't follow anybody. But yeah, so good luck to you. Okay? Send me pictures of all your shit. Tag me and stuff when you build this out. I'd love to see it. If you please also like and subscribe here. I'm going to be making more content. We will see. Or you will see. So thank you so much, and sending love and power, baby. Yeah, that's it.